Hey guys, I'm here to do a video review of the Mora FireKnife, if I can get this camera to record for more than 2 minutes at a time. I've tried this video now, this is like the 15th time I've tried to make this video, and the camera keeps automatically stopping filming for some reason, driving me insane. I've broken the tripod in a fit of rage, which I regret now, but I think I can fix it. I don't think it's beyond repair, but fingers crossed this video will work. Otherwise I'm probably going to smash the camera into a tree or something. Anyway, my newly acquired Mora FireKnife, made in conjunction with Light My Fire. If you can see that embranded on the handle there. It looks like your standard Mora really. Plastic sheath. Nothing special, but does the job. Hole in the bottom there for water to run out of. Nice hooked clip there to go on your belt so it won't fall off. And then the blade itself, it's a 3.75 inch blade, which is about 9.5 centimeters. Stainless steel. They don't do this in carbon steel for some reason, which is strange for Mora. Now the one difference to this is that in the handle here we have a Light My Fire fire steel. I'll just demonstrate it. Now these are pretty much considered the best fire steel makers in the world, so it should be pretty good quality. Hopefully you can see the sparks coming off of that in the sunlight. It clips in the bottom here quite securely. You twist and clip and unclip. I don't think that's going to come off accidentally at all. There was also a lanyard in the butt here, but I'm not a fan of lanyards. I just catch on things, just get in the way. So I've taken that off. The tang is about 3/4 into the handle, because obviously you've got the fire still in there that kind of impedes it going any further. So it's still quite a long tang. But to compare it with the companion, as you can see, the blade is quite a bit smaller. It's about 1/2 centimetre shorter and about 1/4 centimetre thinner, which really does make quite a difference. Hopefully you can see that there. And personally, I would rather have the companion. I'd rather have the better quality blade and just carry a fire steel separately, because to me a decent blade is more important. Not that there's anything particularly wrong with the fire steel's blade, but it seems a bit too thin personally, a bit too small. I don't know why they've done that. I don't know if it's just a cheap out, but the thing is, this isn't a cheap knife. In the UK, I mean, that is like £12.50, £12.99. I got that was £25 I had to pay for that. And that's the cheapest I could find it. I mean, in most places, that's £30 to £35, which is quite a lot of money compared to most Moras, which are usually quite cheap. And I guess we're just paying for the gimmick. And personally, I don't think it's worth it. If the knife was the same quality as a companion with a fire steel in the butt, then I'd have been a lot happier. But for an inferior blade, but over twice the price, just for the sake of a fire steel in the butt, I just don't think it's worth it. In America they are. In America they're only, I think that's, sort of $15, $20 in America, which is, £12, £15 over here. If I could have got that for 15, even £20, well, no, I think £17, £18 is as most I would wanted to pay for it, to be honest. I think that's the most that it's worth. So it's hard for me to actually recommend the knife, because it is purely a gimmicky knife, just to compete with the likes of, Bear Grylls, because they've released these ultimate survival knives that have whistles and fire steels and all that built in. But you're just as well off getting a nice leather sheath for your companion that has a loop on the side for a longer fire steel, and sticking that on there. Now you can buy spare fire steels to go in there for once that runs out. I think they're about £7 or £8 each, or $7 or $8 each in America, but over here they're bound to be double that. So yeah, I was a bit unimpressed with it. It's a shame, because I love Mora knives, and I didn't even really need a new knife. I just love Moras, and it was a Mora with a fire steel in, so I thought, yeah, I'll get it. Well, luckily someone else bought it for me actually, so I don't know why I'm complaining that much, because I got it for free. But in principle, I wouldn't have paid £25 for it. It was my Easter present. Instead of eggs, I got myself got a nice Mora off my parents. Hey, this is just a quick follow-up of my review of the Mora FireKnife. because last time I did this I was so stressed out about the camera not working, and I didn't test the blade, I didn't test the ferro rod, so I'm going to do all that now for you guys.